Alright, and we're up. I think. I always think that, and we
Well,
usually are.
Twitter has yet to auto notify me, so I'm just gonna go to your Twitch page, I guess.
Okay. Well, hello, if anyone is out there. I see it. Okay, it is up. It is up and
Ah,
running.
awesome.
Great. Alright, so, today, as the title shows, we are going to be doing cube drafting.
The cube.
The cube.
Why are we doing cube drafting?
Well, the reason we're doing cube drafting is because, for some unknown reason, I'm on Magic Online. They like to bring different draft sets in and out of the rotation, so to speak. And cube drafting is one of those rotations. And the thing with cube drafting on Magic Online is that it uses a different set of fake dollars. These fake dollars are, like, unredeemable for anything except for cube drafting. And I have two sets of them. So, we're going to go with it. Oh, your prize for cube drafting is also more of these tickets that let you cube draft.
I see. So it's like some kind of deadly eucalyptus.
Yes. You it does cost like 2 actual tickets, which pretty much makes it like a sink for those, I suppose. I don't know. I don't.
Are they genuinely in need of that? Is the
That's what I mean by I
market for
don't know. Like, I'm
is
not
the market
familiar
for
with
Magic the
their.
Gathering online cards not solvent? Where the
We need a money sink to make money disappear from.
yeah, because they're constantly generating value, right?
Well, if people purchase a ticket, that's a ticket for nothing, but every draft takes them.
I have yet to see the market crash on Magic Online, so I think they're good.
Yeah. Anyway, so we are going to be. Uh, oh, we do not want to pay with real tickets. We want to use the fake ones. That's entirely the point. Normally it would.
Option 2.
Yeah. Normally it would be 8 real tickets. Instead, it's 10 fake tickets and 2 real tickets.
Um,
Yeah. But yeah, they
so do we have a preference going into this? Do we know what the cube is?
They do have a list on their site every time that they make changes. This one they made a large amount of changes, and I haven't read through them because it was about 150 different new cards added and or
Oh, good
removed.
lord. That's like half a cube.
I believe their
Well,
cube is
okay,
about
maybe a third.
500, so it's about a third. And this is how the cube works. You open a pack, and every single card in it is some absolutely ridiculous card that normally you would pick pretty highly anyway. Garden Hellkite, Yeva, not
Yeah,
Ponder,
there's a
naturally.
lot of pretty good stuff in here. I actually like Ponder the best.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it puts us in blue, keeps our options open. None of these creatures are that
The
great.
one,
I mean,
the one that sticks out to me is Kakusho here, for a pair of reasons. One, like, Kakusho's an extremely powerful 6-drop. For 2, it's the only black card in the pack. It does.
oh, yeah, you're right.
It
Well,
does.
Dreadbore.
Well, okay, and Dreadbore, yeah. I think I might want to go that route and see what rolls with. Ponder. Ponder is really powerful in here because you do get to see 3 really good cards, but
Yeah, so what, we want to be like Kokosho Ramp? Or Reanimator,
maybe.
maybe?
Maybe. Or maybe we don't. Maybe, I mean, this is the way it works. Every single pack is a choice between, like, 12 correct choices. This one, not so much. There's not 12 choices in this one. We could...
See, we could have had Ponder into Talrand. That'd been, like, so good.
In this one, we could go the Reanimator route with Exhume. We could. Noble Hierarch is a good card. Strip Mine's pretty solid. They're all very solid cards here. Oh god, I have like no preference whatsoever. Your thoughts?
Yeah, there's not really a wrong choice here. I mean, we could get Reanimator early with Exhume, and Kokosho is a fine Reanimator target because it is coming and going. I do really like Talrand. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a lot stronger than he looks.
Yeah, I think let's try it. We'll see where it goes. I mean, in the worst case, it goes nowhere, and then we can just kind of move and play Kokosho in a different deck, or maybe abandon it altogether. This is again another.
Yeah, Ulamog not as good for Reanimator.
No.
Although, Yosei.
Yosei, however, is a really good Reanimator style card. Yeah. I think if we're gonna roll with it, we can get Yosei now, and then hopefully see something like Unburial Rites.
Although we might want the Frantic Search instead.
Oh, that might be
man.
that might actually be a better call, because we're going to see, like.
I mean, Yosei's going to come back is the thing.
Yeah. Well, even if Yosei doesn't come back, there's going to be infinite, like, large creatures. That's not a thing that's ever missing. You know what? Let's do it. The Frantic Search pretty much sets us up pretty well here. And this one... This one's a bit odd. I like Necrotol.
Okay, a fun fact about every time I cube drafted,
Uh-huh.
I got Necrotol and every single creature that was even remotely like Necrotol. So, like, every assassin, the like 3/3 that put minus counters on from Scar's block.
The Shriek Maw.
Yeah, Shriek Maw, all of them. I always got all of them somehow. And I was just like the creatures who kill people deck.
It's a
And
good
when
deck.
I got Volrath's Stronghold, I won, and when I didn't get Volrath's Stronghold, I lost.
Let's go with the Necrotol, and maybe we'll see Volrath Stronghold. That's a possibility. I'm fairly certain it's a possibility.
He's also a fine man to reanimate.
Right.
It's like, okay, we exhume. My guy kills your guy.
My god, we have a lot of choices in this one. We have Elish Norn as far as like a Reanimator target goes. We have both Sinkhole and Thoughtseize as far as black cards go, and we have Underground Sea as far as the mana base goes. Now, I'm not terribly worried about the mana base this early. Think we could roll with Elish Norn out of this one?
Well, as far as reanimation targets go, that's a pretty powerful one.
Yeah.
What you have to get is like Unburial Rites.
Yeah, that's the card we're looking for here.
That would be key.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, Cataclysm. I love it. Oh, hold up. Is that is that our card?
This guy right
Living
here.
Death?
Living Death. Our the Wrath of God that also is our pick up everybody.
That sounds like our thing.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Having both the Still Moon and Hand of Cruelty are also real blockers, but yeah, we gotta do it.
So now that's like officially reanimation spell number 2.
Yes.
So I think we're on the plan.
Yes, and black so far black is the only really established color. Inquisition versus another Wrath effect. Well,
Or a Phantasmal Bear beatdown.
ooh.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think this is pretty easily Black Sun
Yeah.
Zenith.
Like, I like Inquisition. I think I like it unreasonably a lot, but oh man, again, more actual choices. Forbidden Alchemy is a good setup card for us. Uh, Geralt's Messenger is just a good 3-drop overall. Nev's Disc is still in the pack.
Hmm.
Like, we could
That's
pick up...
tough. I mean, I also like Remand quite a bit.
Same here. These are all difficult. What? Let's go with
I
Alchemy.
like Forbidden Alchemy here.
Yeah, we're going to go with Alchemy.
Mostly because we have like 2 reanimation spells, 2 good reanimator targets, and now this is our second.
This is our second. Yeah, this is our second
pretty
enabler. This
pretty
is
consistent. There's like Bogart on Hellkite if you really want to get crazy.
the out there targets.
Yeah. I mean, the Vesuvian Shapeshifter is probably the safer pick just because we can definitely use him no matter what.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Shapeshifter again. I don't feel like we're going to have a...
And worst comes to worst, he reanimates with Kokosho, and
you just end your opponent when you just go, hey, what's going on, guys? Rager's a good card here. A speed bump draws a card.
yeah, is a creature. I mean,
Yeah.
the Time Walk is the other consideration, or Time Wave,
Yeah.
Time whatever it is.
Time Splash. Time Warp.
Time Splash.
It
That
wheeled!
would be if it. No, it would be Time Splash if it only cost 1 blue.
It wheeled.
Told you Yosei would wheel.
I'm kind of sad because the Nighthawk wheeled too, and that's the other card.
Yeah, man.
You know what? No, we don't need no Nighthawks. We are Spirit Dragons.
Dragons.
That's our deck.
See, and now we need like another spell that can reanimate things, which doesn't exist in this pack. So we'll be good. Wait, so that's Destructive Force, and there was also Wildfire.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have Wildfire Destructive Force.
No, that I have the Armageddon. Man, I don't think there are enough mana artifacts to support it, though. I mean, not that we've seen anyway. We saw like Chromatic Sphere or whatever the hell that thing was.
Yeah. Hey, Hand of Cruelty or Cataclysm both made it. I'm taking the hand because we need an early curve, but man, I really want the Cataclysm.
You know what? He also blocks Curdape, which I guess matters.
Yeah.
And hey, Cynic Sky Swallower. We could possibly
that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we have a lot of... Oh, man. We have Balance. An extremely balanced card. We have Undead Gladiator, which is actually a Reanimator enabler, which I think means it's going to be our wheel card. We have Grave Robber, Decree, and Frost.
Yeah, the best thing about Undead Gladiator is that he's this card selection engine that doesn't actually look like anything, so people don't pick him.
I think my hope is to see him on the around back.
Yeah, Frost Titan is the most nutty Reanimator target that exists, and we could possibly hardcast him.
Yeah.
My God.
I really would like to take Balance, but I don't think we're white. That could make us white, though. I mean, if we're playing Balance, we're in a white deck now.
Yeah, no smoke. Like, you would want to have no creatures and a bunch of your cards in hand, I suppose. Just to, like, favorably dump your own hand.
We'll go with the Balance and see where that leads.
Okay.
We do.
I think that's the more exciting pick.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
We've got interesting ones. We again have Angel of Serenity. I think we're good on targets, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
Seagate Oracle is a selection engine. Sword to Plowshares as Sword to Plowshares, which I think is just going to be my pick.
There's also
There's also
Basalt Monolith as
yeah.
a consideration. That's
That's
a
actually
pretty
pretty
decent
reasonable
card.
with this setup here.
Yeah, I mean, you could be like, surprise, say,
Yeah.
surprise Kokusho kind of thing. You have plenty of top end and no way to ramp into it now.
Yeah.
So that's a solid plan B.
Yeah.
The Resource to Plowshares is just generically good.
Right. I'm
If,
feel safer on the Sword to Plowshares. I feel
yeah,
like
sadly, there's no, look at all 3 mountain lands.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Arid Mesa, Bloodstained Mire.
Thing for red for eternity.
Yeah. Okay, we have Animate Dead.
Oh, excellent. Oh, also Nicole Bolas, Planeswalker.
Nicol Bolas Planeswalker.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it's the anime. Yeah, there's nothing competing with that in this pack.
No, like Nearhearth Pilgrim and Silverblade Paladin are good for not the deck we're playing. Yeah. I think it's Animate Dead, and now we have to... Honestly, right now, my next want or need here is a Chroma proper. Here we go.
Wow, straight up a Chroma.
And a Grave Titan. But yeah, I think the mana base is the next consideration.
Yeah, well, we don't have the correct fixing in this pack. Again, out of 3 possible dual lands.
Yeah. green, and yeah.
So pick a Chroma or hate the slime or something. I don't know.
Oh god, the slime, the ooze. This card could destroy us. I think we'll go with the Chroma and just kind of hope for that we aren't fighting the man with the ooze. Oh. The next pack. Shining Shoal's a reasonable card. Okiba Gang Shinobi is not really for us. This is Spinning Darkness. 3 damage. Yeah, 3 damage target non-black creature. You gain 3 life. You can remove 3 black cards. The top 3, rather. From your grave to cast it.
Yeah, so it can be free, and it's actually a pretty good spell.
Yeah.
Is that another Armageddon?
I want Armageddon here. I don't see much else I care about.
Oh, right, the Portal 3 Kingdoms
Portal,
Armageddon.
yes, the Portal Armageddon. Okay, we do have an option for color here. We could just grab City of Brass and call it good.
Straight up City of Brass. What's the black card above City of Brass?
Tendrils of Corruption. Counts swamps. It's a corrupt that only targets creatures.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm not familiar with that art.
Yeah, it's not
I know the spell, just...
Yeah, I can picture the other one. This one.
The other one is that dude who looks so distraught. Oh man! I'm getting tendrils.
Yeah, the art on Magic Online, I think, defaults to... I want to say it defaults to the most recent printing, but...
Oh, that's Caracas, man.
Yeah, that could get us too. But like I said, I think the mana fixing is something we need.
Yeah, City of Brass is good here. We're like way late on that.
Yeah.
Right, so this pack was supposed to wheel... This was supposed to wheel Undead Gladiator.
Not yet.
Didn't...
We're not there yet. This
Oh,
is going to be
that's a
Short
different-
Fang.
Different dude.
We have Hymn to Turok as our generically powerful card, which I'm fine with as far as that goes. We also have Thawing Glaciers as a mana fixer. Slow, but effective.
It'll get you there eventually. I don't... that's like the worst mana fixing.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him so we can keep our... and this is the pack before we should be seeing the table. We do have Sinkhole and Hymn to Turok. That's a nice pair of black spells.
Which Which land is that?
This
Is
is
that
Murmuring Bosk.
Hey, that's black and white.
That is black and white. I don't think that's us, though. It's very slow. That's a pain land that comes into play tapped. I'm not that hard up for it.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. Here, okay, well, success on the first front. Undead Gladiator is back.
Alright, I was confused by the other rat.
Yeah, yeah, and the other rat's still here. This one would also have been quite good for us, as it, on the flip side, I wish there was a way for me to rotate this card. I can't rotate it, but the rotated side says 4 and a black, put target creature from any graveyard into play.
Yeah, I mean, what we really want from that block is Ink Eyes.
Yes! Well, that's true. Ink Eyes
The
is
Grave
something.
Robber, yes, can also screw us.
Yeah, that's true. It is a slightly worse, what's the name of that card? Ooze.
You want the fetch land?
Not really. I think I'm
Okay.
happier with, like, Reanimator target 5. That might not even make our deck. Again, not much going on at the end. Diregraph Ghoul.
Well, we can see the kind of things that people don't want. So
Yep.
no one's in, like, black aggro, because that's the worst possible thing to do in Cube. No one's doing Brain Freeze either, even though that's kind of good.
And nobody's doing Scavenging Ooze, so we're gonna steal it. We're thieving.
Yoink.
Give me that.
That is the correct time to hate pick.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're so desperate that we're going to Brain Freeze ourselves.
That's really... I'm gonna grab the Spinning Darkness and...
Yeah, I could possibly, like, exile some reanimation spells and kill something.
Yeah.
Spreading Seas is a totally reasonable card. I think we're in the right colors. Look at
Yeah.
this.
We're gonna be very light on blue, it looks like.
Well, that's fair. Just Spreading Seas yourself to get more blue.
Yeah. Alright, as far as cards in this pack, we've got another Titan. We've got Sun Titan with Animate Dead is a silly combo.
Ooh, that
we
is rather.
We have a
compelling.
lot of mana. We also have land tax. Now, let me tell you which card I like the best out of this one. It's land tax.
I don't recognize that land tax art.
That is actually the From the Vault Exile?
Is that to like? Is that to commemorate it being unbanned in Legacy?
I don't know. I think it was in one of the From the Vaults. Also, it might just be a
Yeah.
Magic Online only art. The real thing with this is that it's going to mana fix us, and it also will put us at like 8 or 9 cards in hand at one point.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the
too
Judge
right.
promo. Okay. I did not like it. I have not seen that land tax, so yeah, I think that's the one we go with, as it gets us up to like 8 or 9 cards, and then
There's a lot in this pack. We're definitely going to wheel something from that.
yes.
Maybe like wheel a choice of things. We've seen every Titan. No, we haven't seen Inferno Titan yet.
We've got
But geez.
the keys. We've got the Buried
Oh.
Alive.
I see.
Yeah. I think that's just straight the pick here.
Yeah, there's also Life from the Loam and
Life from the Loam, if we were in green, I would feel so happy about like that or Genesis. Hell, this pack for green is absurd.
oh yeah.
Also, Route. Route's a good Wrath of God.
Is that the one that can become instant?
That is the one that can become instant for 7
There's
rather
another
than...
Wrath in this pack.
There's a Catastrophe as well, yes. We might just wheel it,
Yeah.
which I would be fine with. Um, what do we have going on in this pack?
We have Aurelia's Fury, I suppose. But I mean, we're not actually going to play that. But that's a card I really like, and I'm astonished that it's nowhere in Standard that I can see,
It
especially
really
in
isn't.
the like Flash deck, where I'm like, you can Snapcaster this back and kill everything,
You could
including
end
your
step,
opponent.
cast this for like 10, and then Snapcaster, cast this for like 10.
Yeah, that people's decision-making processes baffle me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sarcomancy. It's a
Yes.
zombie.
It makes a 2/2, and then if you have no zombies, you take a damage. I'm actually just going to pick some mana fixing here so we can keep this rolling. There's nothing that really sticks out as far as a card I'd like to play. There are good cards,
Yeah,
certainly, but...
yeah, back in the day, Sarcomancy was like really good because
Mm-hmm.
nothing existed that was that aggressive and efficient.
Well, you had that in the same format as Carnophage as well, so you had 8 1-drop
Yeah.
black creatures. You had Hatred as a card. um,
Okay, Pristine Angel, Enlightened Cube, something else.
we've
Sensei's Divining
top.
Top, just to be like good.
Yeah, we've got
Uh,
top as the one I've just got as the default. We have an Enlightened Tutor, which for us is, I think, Exhume. Just proper. That's it.
yeah, is the what's that zombie there? Is that
Gravecrawler.
alternate art thing? That's alternate art Gravecrawler.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the top
I don't think
really...
we have that many zombies.
No, we really don't. We have Undead Gladiators, our real only one. Okay, we've got some good white choices now. Oh, I'm... yeah, I said Exhume, not Animate Dead. Wrong card. We've got some removal, which... always useful. Shrieking Grotesque. I I have... I like that card more than I
He,
should.
he's a good dude for another deck,
Yeah. We could target ourselves and then...
which is sad because yeah, I don't think that he actually has a place in Cube. And that's kind
No.
of sad to say.
Well, like, I agree with you. His ability is hard to, I guess, keep going. It's not something you could like blink and keep using, and he is a 2/1, only a 2/1 flyer as far as cube goes.
Yeah. No, I mean you're
Okay, well, there's only one card in this pack I care about, and it is an absolutely absurd card for our deck. Diabolic Servitude.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
This is
Oh
a
man.
weird reanimation spell from, I want to say, an Urza's block.
It was either Urza's Block or like Torment.
Yeah, you
I
pick...
don't even.
Yeah, you pick... It's 4 mana to pick up a guy. When that creature dies, put Diabolic Servitude back in the hand. So we get to, like, reanimate
Yeah,
multiple
I mean
times.
there's a reason it has the skull on there too.
Yeah.
Like suggestions.
What to do with this card.
Oh yeah, all reanimation spells from back in the day have tiny text now because they used to have really like straightforward text.
Yeah, like, pick up a guy. It is now in play.
Yeah,
But then they
and like,
realized they needed actual rules text on it.
oh man, Animate Dead is the worst. Animate Dead reads like crazy. It used to say like, enchant dead creature. Like no one misunderstood how this card worked. It's just by the rules of how it changed what auras mean and all that. Oh, Gifts Ungiven is good. Whoa, how did I miss that?
I was switching back and forth. I ended up with the Trinket Mage for top. Mostly because we're missing the one
Oh.
card that would make me want to play Gifts, and that is Unburial Rites.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Fetid Heath is a really good solution to mana issues. I don't think we can
Yeah.
play... We're not
Good as
confident.
Yeah, good as Iona is in general, Cube kind of forces you to play a bunch of colors, so people always have options.
Yeah. I'm feeling the mana is...
Yeah, we're gonna like Dark Confidant. I reveal Elesh.
Oh, dead! Yeah, whoops. A chroma. This is the original pack. Looks like we wield some mana choices. How heavy in blue are we in the end of the day? Like, it's just Frantic Search and Forbidden Alchemy? Like...
Yeah. Yeah, we're not playing Spreading Seas. We're probably not playing Trinket Mate. I hope we're not.
We're not playing Trinket Mate. I feel like our deck is black-white with... If we probably have to play that blue just so we have a way to discard creatures. I'm grabbing Life from the Loam here.
Yes, dredging.
Yeah, Sarcomancy or Mirror Entity is a real card. We could just win through creatures too, though that's actually much less likely.
Oh, hold on, is that Plow Under?
That was Plow Under.
Oh man. I always want to have the Plow Under plus Snapcaster Mage deck, and I never do.
Oh, that would be nuts. Gravecrawler maybe is castable in here. We'll see. Death Cloud.
What other zombies do we have? Undead Gladiator?
Undead Gladiator, Nightscape Familiar,
I thought Nightscape Familiar was a skeleton.
Zombie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I completely understand your fear of Jeet. That is a completely reasonable and not irrational fear. Like, do not feel like that is an irrational fear for that card. Alright, so we've got our land. We get the fun task of cutting this deck down. So we've got a number of good reanimation spells, a number of good targets for it, and a pretty good early game to go with it all. Alright. So this is the setup that I've got right now. Oh, Angel of Serenity can go in here for now. These are not a question, the Basilica and such. I'm going to kind of move things around here. Try to get everything on one screen. Alright, so on the left here we've got our large reanimation targets. We got 5. They're also all castable large creatures. We need to cut 3, actually, is the number. We have 4 lands, which brings us down to 26, and 3 more cards. At this point... I don't know if I feel like... I would like to cut blue for the mana. However, both Frantic Search and Forbidden Alchemy are extremely strong in this archetype. Frantic Search being the best for it.
I mean, they both add such consistency that there's not... It's like shrinking the deck.
Right.
Taking those out is...
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not only like shrinking the deck, but like Frantic Search leads into, like, we can turn 3 Frantic Search into Exhume, or turn 3 Frantic Search into where is it? Animate Dead, or we can even use it for a bit of mana acceleration with the Basilica. Like, that's possible.
Yeah, do we... How about Hand of Cruelty? That strikes me as the least effective thing that we have.
The thing with Hand of Cruelty is, if I go ahead and do this here, and kind of lead up our creature base, Hand of Cruelty is one of 5 non-Reanimator targets in our deck. And I don't know, he might be something like a sideboard against more aggressive decks, if anything else. Like, we are a very... Like, this is our plan. We have a plan, and we're hopefully going to accomplish it. You know, if we put a Sinkhole must.
Yeah, things like Sinkhole and Hymn to Turok are in there just because they're kind of good generically.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much on the Reanimator plan and everything else is secondary. Like, what does this look like if I cut all the... If I cut those 3... We're still good on curve, though. Yeah. Actually, how much...
I mean, there are just so many creatures to trump those guys.
Yeah. The protections make it so they're things we can board in as well.
Yeah. I mean, even kind of grumpy guys like Brooding Saurian can make those things look embarrassing.
Call the Herd or something like that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, my Hand of Evil, or Hand of Cruelty. My Hand of Cruelty gets blocked by an elephant token and trades for half a card.
Like, I don't feel like we're going to be using these two as, like, the aggressive creatures, because, to be honest, our win condition doesn't have a lot to do with them. Yeah, I think we just roll with it as is.
I love it. I love seeing land tax in there. Also, Living Death. Somehow all of our reanimation targets are castable. That's just perverse.
Yeah, they're both in... All 5 of our reanimation targets are castable if the game goes long enough, which hopefully with the removal and such that we have, it will. The Suggestathon gives 1, 6, and 1, 6, and 1. Or 6, 1, and 6. Wrong way around. I'm going to quick sort by color and see what that looks like. Black is much heavier, but white is our... Who cares? Like, those are like our reanimation targets at 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Honestly, if nothing else, I'd want to... add an extra blue here. How about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like, we only have 4 white cards we care to cast, but one of them is land tax, and we really want that to occur. We do have... Every one of our dual lands taps for white, though only 2 of the 4 can tap on turn 1 for it. The islands, how many ways to produce blue mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and like land tax to fetch. I think I'd want 2 islands.
Yeah, then like land tax and possibly Sensei's Divining Toplet a little bit.
Yeah. I think...
Yeah, 2 islands seems pretty good.
Yeah.
You could even get away with 1. I don't know that we want to, though. There's not, like, a compelling reason.
Right. I mean, it's not like... Even our black cards aren't, like, huge black cards. Like, I mean, like, mana cost wise, we only have him to Turok on double black. We're not actually casting Undead Gladiator. That's not...
Yeah, very rarely will that ever happen.
Yeah,
We want to cycle him.
Floodplain isn't very good. We don't have a duel to go with it, which was kind of the hope, but... Mana fixing. I think we're set.
Ship it. What we want to see is like turn 1 land tax into turn 2 discarding something, exhume.
Here's my turn 2 Acroma. The game has ended. Yeah, the land tax is actually really good for us. We also have a lot of, like, kind of odd ways to get out of board states, with Living Death being able to be a Wrath of God at the same time. Balance being a card in our deck. Or, yeah.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah. I think we're good here.
Ooh. That's pretty good. Get some value out of the little man.
Yep. And we've also got the, end all, get out of jail free card. Ooh, exhume. Alright, that's half.
Let's see, Crumbling Necropolis. Who would want to play that?
He's also has a plateau.
Huh.
Maybe
this is the guy who picked up the Etched Oracle.
That could be it. Our top deck here is really solid because we get to cast turn 2 him to Turok at him.
Let's see what he's made up now.
And he gets to discard 2 lands, which, if I know how him to Turok works, that's really bad for him.
Let me see if I can catch up with the stream a little bit.
Okay.
Go. Oh, he got more land.
Yep.
Play a Grey Ogre who cycles.
Yeah. And we have... Yeah, he could possibly just have been holding like 6 lands there too, but...
It seems like a sketchy keep. I don't know what his deck's made of, but
right.
You probably want to have spells.
I'd agree with you there. Spells are pretty solid. So out of our 3 non-Reanimator targets, we found 2 of them, so that's good.
Maybe he'll have something we can kill with Necrotol. Like, what's it? A Boros Reckoner. That would be pretty good.
Yeah. Looks like he doesn't, so we just get to start attacking and moving along.
Wow, somehow balance doesn't look so hot right now.
No, it really doesn't. We could lose our creature and then lose 2 cards out of our hand, and then...
Like discard Forbidden Alchemy?
Yeah!
Man, I was about to ask who wants to play Crumbling Necropolis, and right now it's us. That would be sweet.
That would be good. Alright.
Oh man.
So from
this guy just has everything out of... he has every way around balance.
And there's our island. I'm going to go ahead and immediately use this Forbidden Alchemy.
That sounds good. We could possibly exhume something nice.
Options. We've got... I like all 4 of them. Knight's Whisper... Yeah, I think Knight's Whisper is the real champion here, though. Undead Gladiator wants to be in our graveyard so that we can discard creatures to it. Um, could we could set up Living Death, but he has no board, so...
Yeah, it's kind of playing for a long game. I mean, I don't want him to know we have Living Death.
Right.
But then again, if he just has so few creatures, it might not matter.
Yeah, we're also already holding Exhume.
Yeah, let's pick the Night's Whisper.
Alright, I also need to put a stop on my upkeep for that guy. So, go ahead and cast Night's Whisper. Hey.
Oh boy.
We have Kakusho. Now, the interesting thing here is I actually don't care to discard him.
Wait, what? Really?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just cast him next turn.
Oh.
And then use, like, Exhume or Animate Dead as trumps on removal.
Wow.
Yeah. We're at that point of the game where we're already past the reanimation threshold.
Jeez. Yeah, I guess Buddy Boy only has 3 lands over there, and
Yeah.
that looks kind of lonely. I did not even respect that you had Orzhov Basilica. I don't even...
He does have...
I can't...
Yeah, that's true. Orzhov Basilica's 2 there.
I can't process that mentally, you know? It's like, this taps 4/2. Oh, no!
Oh! Gideon! Yeah, he can Riftwing Cloudsgate Kakusho. That's kind of sad. But he can do that regardless of how we drop him down. I really don't want to wait for this Cloudsgate on the 2 more turns. Because after he plays the Cloudsgate, we can just go ahead on the upkeep, discard Kakusho, and reanimate him. So yeah, let's roll on in.
So what does Gideon, Champion of Justice, actually do?
Okay, +1, place a counter on him for each creature I control, so at this point his +1 is +3. It also has just 0, become a creature, and then -15, remove all other permanents from the game.
I see.
I believe he wants to get attacked by Rager. That'll put him
Yeah,
on.
that sounds good.
That'll put him on 7, and then he dies next turn to the attack. Really, that card's a problem because we have no real way of killing it. Like, outside of combat damage, it's not like there's a card in our deck that just says destroy target planeswalker.
Yeah, passed up on the Dreadbore.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff is rare anyway.
Yeah, Vindicate's the one that comes to mind for me.
Vindicate would be nice.
Yes, it would.
Gideon, Champion of Justice. What a plot. I don't like any incarnation of Gideon. He is always annoying.
Not a fan of his, like, what do you mean when you say not a fan? Like, you don't like them? Like, mechanically?
I don't like playing with him, and I don't like playing against him, so I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Because when I play with him, I feel like an asshole, and when I play against him, I feel depressed. Oh, Thran died.
This guy is, moving on in. Ooh, Phyrexian Metamorph. Is he just going to take out Kakusho?
Well, that's a way to do it.
That is. It makes our Exhume a lot worse.
True dat. Although Exhume is not even close to the only way we have.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, so for this next play here. I need to read exactly what happens when Animate Dead leaves play from Riftwing Cloudscape.
You sacrifice Kakusho.
Yeah, I was say it's just sacrifice Kakusho, so he should bounce Kakusho with his Cloudscape, and not.
It would be profoundly idiotic to bounce Animate Dead. So let's give him the opportunity to do precisely that.
Yeah, because I don't see any other play I want to make. I guess. No, Diabolic Servitude removes Kakusho from the game, so that's not the play we want to make. I'm just thinking if he's going to have something else worth playing Animate Dead on. Nah.
Yeah, like, oh, I know. You could steal his Phyrexian Metamorph for the exclusive purpose of then having a better Exhume. Notice, Animate Dead actually enchants Kakusho in the graveyard, and then, then strange things happen. Ah.
So yeah, the real issue at this point is Gideon. We need to find a way to actually get him out of the way. Because that will just remove all cards we control from the game, and then we'll have other problems happening.
Yeah, we'll have an unkillable 1/1 attacking us or something. It's like,
yeah.
okay, he did the correct thing.
Yep. That he did. This is such a weird position. He also has an insane amount of mana.
Ooh, opts for the beatdown.
Yeah, that is a pretty good amount of damage. As I said, like this guy is a real problem. I don't know what the solution is. We don't have many. Might be play more creatures.
Might be chump block and then balance him out of creatures.
See, that leaves Gideon, though.
Well, right, but then you get to, after balancing him out of creatures, play a creature.
I mean, we also have Kakusho as far as blockers go. This is a weird... Oh god, I don't really know what I'm doing. Tap mana in mysterious ways.
I guess keep in mind that you still have Forbidden Alchemy in the yard.
Yep.
Keep on chipping away at Gideon.
Yep. Keep poking him. Oh, please don't Restoration Angel right here. Oh, just 2 damage to target creature. Alright.
Huh. Yeah, okay.
Nope, we just play the top here, and now we have a top. That's a good card. With Sensei's Divining Top and Undead Gladiator, we have this very, very weird selection engine. Well, here comes the man.
All right. Looking for chicanery.
Well, Gideon is indestructible.
He's indestructible and like unkillable.
Yes. I'm going to take this moment to use the top.
Take every moment to use the top.
Well, yes, of course. Buried Alive gets us things like a Chroma, which is an actual answer to Gideon.
That's amusing.
I like that plan.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So we could have basically not spun the top? Is that what I was seeing? Or
yes, we could have basically...
Yeah,
the top does nothing.
Does Kokosho finally get to die?
Yeah.
I want that to happen. We've gone through a lot of effort to make this dragon die.
It finally is. We'll finally get our 5 life. We actually could ignore Gideon and try to kill him with Kakusho.
Just like repeated Kokosho animation.
Like,
I don't know if I like that plan.
I'm with you there. How do you feel about casting Balance into Niv Mizzet?
I feel pretty good about it.
Okay. I mean, I don't like losing, like, the infinity land we currently control, but...
You get to float some mana.
Alright. The first thing we do is cast this Buried Alive, because that's just a free card. Because we're discarding down to 1. And that 1 is going to be Diabolic Servitude? Like, this will leave him with no board. Okay. So here's the plan. We have 8 mana plus 9 from top, which is what we need. So 8 mana plus 9. Perfect. Yeah, go ahead and cast Buried Alive off of blue. And throw every large creature in our deck in the grave. Chroma, Elishnor, and Angel of Serenity.
Oh, hold on. Yosei.
Yosei I'm leaving as the final top deck, because that's the only one we'll be able to cast post-balance.
Okay. That's fair. I'm just saying that it could, like, really, really grump Gideon.
That's true. The second thing we do is we just go ahead and cast Balance here.
Do we float some mana and do that?
Yeah. Actually, I don't think we care, because we're going to be leaving 6 lands up anyway.
Yeah, okay.
What the hell's Alt-U? I'm just going to right-click hit I hate
Yeah, it's Alt-U in this interface.
All right.
It's insane, unusable software.
Yeah, because Balance is only actually us losing 1 land.
Okay.
However, he loses... okay. You... Right, it's the opposite direction. We choose the lands we'd like to keep.
Oh, he has to manually choose his lands to keep. That's beautiful. Choose cards to keep.
That's funny. So we only care about one card in our hand. It's Diabolic Servitude. And then we tap the top to draw a Plains. And I shuffled. This plan is bad. Oh no, this plan is bad. Oh no. Okay.
Well, incoming beatdown.
Now we look like a fool.
Wait, what? The Buried Alive.
Buried
caused
Alive
the
shuffles your
shuffle.
deck.
Oh.
So what we look like...
That could never have worked.
Chumps. Okay.
Yeah.
So that entire plan that hinged on us controlling another... I should have just shuffled away the top. Anyway. Now that I'm done...
Because we're going to dig our way out of it with the top. That's how this is going to work. Sphere of the Suns. This guy is the Wildfire deck.
He might be.
That makes total sense.
Alright, so we are just going to go ahead and play Diabolic Servitude and go get us an Acroma. Alright, where's Acroma? Then we crush Gideon and get that thing the hell out of the game, please.
Murder!
Okay.
Threat removed.
Like, I know he goes to 5 if I just attack him, but... I feel like Acroma's a good card to just have in play right now. It's immune to Wildfire and all other Wildfire-like effects.
Yeah, can't take damage from red things. His removal is probably red. Unless it's white. Although we took the good white removal,
Yeah.
so...
Path Deck, if he had Path Exile, it would have already been cast.
Yeah, Path on Kokosho sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Like, the 2 times Kokosho was in play, he would have taken that option. We're now going to mess around with top a couple for a little while, you know. Ah, yes, Swamp, City of Brass. Interesting.
Yeah, we can Black Sun Zenith our own lady. That's,
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he has 1 turn to answer Acroma, or not. Let's see what he's got. Snapcaster Mage. The only instant or sorcery in his graveyard is an Is-It Charm.
alrighty.
Okay. Is he casting that for draw 2, discard 2, then?
Actually, yeah. Harriant has a good point. You could cast Black Sun Zenith for 0 and just get the shuffle.
And then get the shuffle. Okay. My plan right now is that we have a Forbidden Alchemy for 7 in the grave.
Oh.
To get the quote-unquote shuffle.
So we dump 2 lands in the graveyard.
Yeah. I mean, the hope is that none of this matters and Acroma wins the game, but if it doesn't...
Yeah, he's probably going to concede end of turn. I can't imagine that he's actually digging to the 1 relevant spell that he needs. That is a...
Sundering Titan.
Sundering Titan. I knew it was a Titan. My Grave Titan? No. Sun Titan? No. Sundering Titan.
The Snapcaster Mage is attacking.
Um,
I'm going to block it.
yeah, okay. I like this plan.
I can't see a world in which this is the wrong play.
He didn't even wrath after that? Like,
No,
what the...
I'm just going to...
Let's murder him now.
Okay, cool. He's been murdered.
Hooray! A
Okay,
chroma! Pretty good, actually.
a chroma's pretty much how you get there. Alright, I feel like I want some actual early pressured creatures against this guy.
I feel like I want cereal, and I'm gonna get it because I'm really
You
hungry.
should go do that.
I will be back with results.
Alright. Yeah, well, moving Sinkhole into as this guy's on a kind of crazy four-color shenanigan deck. Um... No, you do not keep anything out of this draft. Nothing. Nothing at all. Every card that you draft in here goes back into the pool of non-existent cards. Yeah. This is solid. We could bring in Spreading Seas for more anti-color shenanigans. That feels like stretching, though. This looks good. I wouldn't be surprised if he is on either the Wildfire or the Destructive Force. This is a really interesting hand, and I kind of like it. Like, yes, we don't actually have a blue source to cast Frantic Search, but if we find a blue source to cast Frantic Search, this hand is, like, some form of unreasonable. Nope, nobody told me not to. Let's do it. Yeah. We got Night's Whisper. You know how good that card is? I need to take that stop of my keep. Yeah, we got Night's Whisper into Phyrexian Rager. We also, if we, actually on turn 2, if we 6/5, we should just discard when we play that Night's Whisper. Or we could ruin a man. How does everybody feel about that one? This isn't a choice. Other options are nice. Destroying an Izzet Boilerworks is... yeah. Alright, so at this point we Night Whisper... Actually... really want a way to discard those. Phyrexian Rager. Like, if we draw the blue, any of our blue sources, this game becomes finished. So we'll go ahead and Night's Whisper, trying to find a blue source. If nothing else, I might skip the... Yeah, his color looks very off even without that Boiler Works too. Yeah, the Night's Whisper here, I think I'm going to... Do I even care? I'm considering not playing the land, just discard Yosai. Kaz went and grabbed a bowl of cereal. He'll be back in...
Kaz is back.
Ah, he's back. Alright, so this game is defined by I sinkholed his Is It Boiler Works.
Oh. Man.
We're currently operating from that position. That it's a little harsh.
Well, what's the plan from here on? I guess...
I considered just passing on... wow, he Enlightened Tutored for Sphere of the Suns. He is hard up for color. I considered just, like, passing at the end there with 8 in hand to discard Yosai or Angel and Anime Dead, but honestly, I'm one turn off actually just casting the things, so... That doesn't seem entirely relevant. Also, we drew City of Brass, so we can just do it anyway.
Oh, man.
So we can go ahead and play our Frantic Search. Discard a Swamp and... Angel, probably? Because we can hardcast Yosai next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then untap our 3 land and animate Dead on Angel. This Angel is actually just a large flyer with no abilities.
That is so very sad.
A little bit.
You don't want to, like, exile your own Phyrexian Rager?
Not especially, no. I'd rather have the extra creature here. See what his answer is. It's Route. Yeah. At this point, our deck just becomes cast large creatures and throw them at him as fast as possible. Oh, Fate's Fetters. I look like a chump now.
That's Faith Fetter? Oh, I guess it is.
That is from Angel's Demons.
Man.
So I've got a...
I guess you could Black Sun Zenith your own Yosei.
I actually could... Yeah, I could...
Or Balance.
Balance loses me a lot of... Loses me 2 lands. I kind of like the Black Sun's plan better. Because that leaves me with Balance for... Yeah, let's do that.
And honestly, what else are we doing?
Nothing. There's nothing happening here.
And that City of Brass, I tell you. Maybe it'd be okay to sacrifice a couple lands.
Yeah. Choose you, and choose every permanent you control. Yeah.
So one of my buddies, back when this was like in the standard, rolled with a Yosei plus big Orzhov enchantment. What was that thing called?
Debtor's Knell is the one
Debtor's
you're thinking
Knell.
of.
So you'd like Debtor's Knell into double Yosei and keep your opponent locked out forever.
Yep, I had a friend of mine who had pretty much the same deck. They used Greater Good as a fuel catalyst for it.
Oh, man.
As you could sack Yosai to Greater Good to trigger Yosai and then draw 5 cards and discard 3. Usually discarding like the second Yosai to set the chain up.
I love that you're hard casting your things. That
Reanimator is a...
Reanimator is like a jumping off point. Really, we're a stally ramp deck.
Yeah.
Large, unsolvable creature.
In a perfect world, he plays a creature that doesn't do anything, and I can balance and get his hand. I would like his hand to be gone, to be honest. It kind of scares me. He has a
Well, he is the deck that runs Snapcaster Mage, so he gets to like rebuy any of his things. Taiga.
Taiga. Oh, Bant Charm.
Whoa!
Boom!
It's exactly the colors that she doesn't have protection from. My god.
That's nuts.
Oh no, the Mishra's Factory.
Now we're getting beat down. I think I'm probably like Swords Mishra's Factory.
Puts him off another land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw you, buddy.
Yeah, we're swords in your land. Get the hell out. I feel like on a even playing field, we have more top decks that just straight end the game than he does. Because any of our reanimation cards end the game. So if I can get this balance to just rip 5 cards out of his hand, which is hopefully the plan, things start looking very grim for him. I don't care. Your Mishra's Factory is dumb and should leave play. Let's see if he gains 1 more life on it. Yeah, he's even got Sphere of the Suns and, like the artifact ramp portions of the deck. Ooh.
Not that man.
We no longer get to balance effectively. That's beautiful.
Eat it, asshole.
What you got, chump?
I'm sorry, champion of what?
That's beautiful.
Get the hell out. I mean, your guy is definitely eating a removal spell.
After that, I'm doing it. I'm balancing here. This is where the
You are mad. This is awesome.
No, I'm balancing so I leave myself with 1 card and I'm just gonna throw down Hand of Cruelty afterwards. Man, that Gideon is a real threat though. Whatever. Let's roll with it. This will be fine.
It's true. If you don't show the Hand of Cruelty, he won't know what to keep.
Right, he doesn't know to keep a removal spell that can kill a Hand of Cruelty.
Yeah, Bant Charm this. Jerk. I suppose he could Izzet Charm it. That's like the real...
Yeah, Izzet Charm is a real issue. Gideon.
Freaking Gideon.
Alright, let's see what he discards from this. Yeah, if that was any other card other than Gideon, that balance would have been a lot more one-sided.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead, it's a bit one-sided. Or it's not as one-sided. It's actually, like, slightly fair. Cryptic Command, Absorb, and Sphinx's Revelation.
Wow.
I can't say I'm displeased right now. Also,
When was he ever going to cast
Cryptic Command, I know. Triple blue? That's impossible.
No, we're fighting an extremely greedy person.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Oh,
He kept Devil's Play as his final.
he kept the removal spell that he needed.
Right.
Ugh.
I believe we're out of the game at this point, but... Yeah, Gideon turns on, brings us to 1.
Then a mountain
A
has
mountain
his
kills
dead.
a Snapcaster for Devil's Play on the front.
Oh, okay. A different flashback cost. That'll do it.
Yeah, give it 2 instances of flashback. Okay. Well, that was only game 2, so we do have options. I do not feel good about bringing in Spreading Seas. I'm glad that we didn't do that because that doesn't do anything there. He wants blue, I guess.
Yeah, that would almost even fix him. Cryptic Command.
I might want Persecute.
Persecute calling blue. Like
Yeah.
his most problematic stuff.
Persecute bringing out Black Sun Zenith. I don't feel like this card does anything against him.
Yeah, too much of his stuff is immune to sorcery speed removal. We have Gideon as one of his creatures, and
Journey to Nowhere out for just
Mishra's
another
Factory.
man. Like, yeah. I feel like we need to have creatures in play to fight Gideon, which is just... We don't have a good way to fight that card. Let's try to forget that that's going to happen.
yeah, he's not going to get any Gideon. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to just crush him with a Chroma.
He won't have a Bant Charm this time. Yeah, I will... This time, we do have Swords to Plowshares, and as long as I don't, like, foolishly burn it on a Mishra's Factory, it'll look a lot better. Also, maybe we can get lucky with him to Turok. Keep. Done. We're in.
I don't know.
I'm
I mean,
I'm feeling good about it. I realize that it's...
I grant you that we can turn to Sinkhole, and that's kind of exciting.
That is about the only thing we do have here. But I'd really like turn 2 Sinkhole his land.
Oh man, Phyrexian Rager again.
Phyrexian Rager is very good here. Buried Alive, as far as the draw, is... that's kind of nuts. That's something worth looking for. However, I think right now I want to play Persecute on him, and I almost want to name White.
Ah, if only we had more information.
Right.
Like, what are the actual problem things? Like, you want to
How about
get Gideon out of his hand?
Yeah. I want Gideon not in play. That's pretty much it. I think,
He's bound to have like some white card, right?
but blue, yeah, well, Sphinx's Revelation, Absorb, Route. He showed a number. That's kind of a gamble. I just don't want him to be able to drop a Gideon off of that Sphere of the Suns this turn. If he hadn't played the Sphere of the Suns, I'd be a lot slower on wanting to pull that trigger. But
here we go.
yeah, let's do it.
Light him up.
First cute on white, see how it goes. Okay, blue would have been better, but we now know his hand. That did not attack. Why did Phyrexian Rager not attack when I clicked on him? I'm disappointed now.
Ooh.
Ooh, get in there. What are you doing? All right,
What
so
a lazy
his
Phyrexian
hand
Rager.
is currently Tinker. Oh man, he has Tinker, but his hand also contains the Sundering Titan.
Wow. Bombo. Buried alive for all of our remaining targets.
He's countering. He's gonna counterspell that. His hand is currently Niv Mizzet, Sundering Titan, Tinker as known cards. We might just be able to get there on the hard casting creatures plan.
You and the hard casting creatures plan.
It's a good plan.
Your creatures cost 6 and 8.
It's a fine plan.
You have 4 lands in play.
I'm aware of this. We'll draw
He
it.
has like unlimited turns to find whatever he wants.
He has a limited number of turns. There is a set limit.
Okay. You got him dead in 9.
There is a definite limit here.
Not even now that he has Riftwing Cloudscape. Oh, thank goodness. Swords. A card that will make you play sanely.
As if I need reasons to play sanely.
I'm glad he doesn't have Sphinx's Revelation. That would have been annoying.
Yeah. Like, there's a possibility he could, like, Snapcaster for it, and that would be...
Yeah, Snapcaster Mage is
whatever.
an annoying man. That also makes that spell a lot worse. Because you really need to get into a meaty, like, draw 3 or 4.
Ooh. He tinkered. He went for the Thran Dynamo.
All right, that's a play. I guess he really only has Thundering Titan as his target for that nonsense.
Yeah.
But you might actually get to discard something. That's beautiful.
If he hardcasts Sundering Titan, things turn out very poorly against him. Because I just Swords to Plowshares it when he's tapped out and he loses his entire mana base. But yeah, I might actually be able to discard a card here soon.
Just keep doing it and then living death.
Get in. Oh, bouncing the plains.
Haha, the fool. Little does he know. Why does he have Niv Mizzet of all things?
I don't know.
Just like, I mean, was he hard up for finishers? Did he not get the Frost Titan on the...
Okay, we are finally going to be able to discard a card. I am going to choose Yosai for that. Because we could possibly hardcast Kakusho soon here. I really want him to hardcast that Sundering Titan. That's pretty much my goal right now.
My god, it gets his Taiga too? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is sick. And this gets absorbed, right?
Yep. Oh, no, it gets condescended.
Yikes. That's a choice.
That's fine.
He still has the absorb in his hand, though, huh?
He does not.
Okay, what does he have?
His current known cards out of 4 are Sundering Titan and, oh, I've got to actually play faster. Sundering Titan and Niv.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Because white card would have been discarded. If he plays Sundering Titan here, he gets Sword to Plowshare, and he loses all lands that he controls, and he's doing it. Okay, so we immediately just Swords to Plowshares this guy.
Yeah, for the record, we're doing this because it basically puts him off of Gideon as well.
Yes.
So, enjoy picking Forest or Mountain.
Yeah. He's going to lose every blue source he controls and all but one white source. He'll be down to 4 lands, and we'll be down to 3, and hopefully be able to recover a little quicker. Again, I've got a minute 30 on my clock. I need to play slightly faster pace.
Man, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess he does gain a bunch of life from that, too.
that's fine. But we drew Orzhov Basilica, and as far as the lands go, that'll get us out of there quick.
Okay, so turn 3.
So yeah, at this point, I'm just going to be hard-casting creatures. That's it. That's the plan. Just hard-cast creatures at him and hope it works. Cycling Decree of Justice.
Interesting.
Making some guys. Yeah, I feel pretty solid about the rest of the game at this point. Like, he does not control blue mana, which is... Like, how is he going to Cryptic Command me?
Or like Snapcaster into Sphinx's Revelation.
Come bring some.
Yeah.
Okay, Fate's Fetters on Kakusho.
Boo. Yeah, how's our Living Death look? How's our frantic search into Living Death?
I actually just like the hard-casting creatures plan better than that. Because Living Death gets him a... What is it? He gets a better creature off that. Riftwing Cloudscape just to annoy us.
I guess that's the case. Oh, that's really good. I didn't even notice what you were doing.
Oh, yeah. Removing his attackers and getting Kakusho under Angel of Serenity, which means even if he's able to answer Angel of Serenity, he'll have problems. He does have a lot of mana. He has 8 mana. He could possibly just, like, Devil's Play us out of the game.
Man, freaking Thran Dynamo.
We are going to play a Chroma at you.
Welcome to the pain!
At this point, it's what, route or die for him?
Well, considering your clock, he only really has to answer one creature. Maybe. God. I hate the existence of the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, we finally got Niv Mizzet out of his hand.
We are winners. We win with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah! Victory!
Get there.
I was on the
Oh
edge
my
of my seat.
god. Okay, so that's how. So as a tutorial on Reanimator, do not play Reanimator like I do.
Reanimation spells? What's that about?
That's like
Whatever.
this. That's your like
Let's
second
get
chance at your guy, right?
6 and 8 and then cast everything. I guess I'm glad you didn't pick Bogard and Hellkite
Yeah.
and Sky Swallower and stuff.
Well, yeah. If I was,
I mean, you ended up with him, but
yeah.
the
The reanimation is a smoke screen.
glorious.
Yeah, that it is just like the red deck that had wolves in it out of nowhere. Everything is just a smoke screen until bam, 8/2/2 wolves. Okay, well, everybody else is finished. So yeah, even our smoke screen is a smoke screen. I'm crediting that victory to a chroma, like 100%. Both games 1 and 3 were decided on the back of a chroma being able to do things that no other card in my deck was able to. Dope Doffy, I got Beats, Underdog 1, Frost 308, Floatius. Floatius could be a
No, I like Floatius.
Floatius.
That's a pretty good one.
And Brogaria.
Hmm.
Brogari?
That guy had every answer for Kokusho imaginable. I'm impressed. He had the Riftwing Cloudskate. He had Fate's Fetters.
Had a Fiend Hunter as well.
He had a freaking Fiend Hunter for like Kokusho. It's like, you frustrating man.
Okay. On one hand, all we have is land tax and some large creatures. On the other hand,
On the other hand,
we
keep
have
this
land
hand.
tax. No, we would not like to mulligan. We are doing it.
No,
Turn
we're
1
doing
land
it.
tax against a player that's on the... Oh, God. They're aggro. All right.
Whoa, that is definitely. Oh my god, that is
Uh-oh.
dedication to the cause of aggro.
Yeah, Frenzied Goblin
Shit.
is not the best of goblins. He's a good
Freaking
goblin.
frenzied freaking goblin. And what we're gonna do is reanimate Elesh Norn and then kill him forever.
I wonder if he'll just choose not to play a land here. Oh, okay. He's got Strip Mine. Yeah, this is a bit of a start. Yes, we're going to use that. We would like to tutor for every swamp in our deck and a plant. Okay, so our hand is currently as many land as possible.
Goodness.
My God. All right. And step.
Well, hopefully we get a reanimation piece.
This is one of those games where if my opponent cast Gataxian Probe on me, I would feel really bad.
It would feel so naked. Like, by the way,
You weren't supposed to see that. Gorehouse Chainwalker. He is dedicated to the cause.
wow.
Okay,
We need to Buried Alive.
We need to cast Buried Alive. We need to thin the deck more. He's not going to let us trigger. Okay, Angel of Serenity, Kakusho, And Yosai. Alright, so we're going to go to 13 and go to 9. Yeah, this guy is on the plan, and his plan is pretty good against our plan. And we start our current iteration of our plan.
We had a kind of a wonky keep.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of turns to draw something. Oh, no!
Yes!
Oh, no.
We have problems. Alright, we have failed to draw into anything.
Outstanding. Well, we die.
Yes, we take 7.
We actually die.
We are dead. Okay.
Wow. Land tax into drawing a lot of land.
That is a lot of land.
I don't like that. Well, I don't suppose we had like a silver knight somewhere.
Oh yeah, I keep those on this.
The double sideboard. Secretly, this exalted guy. He's also.
Okay, so he's chosen not to kill us with Hellspark Elemental.
That's a choice.
That means he's going to kill us with a lightning bolt.
He just wanted to show us more cards.
He wants to show us the skull crack.
By the way, bro.
Crack your
Got skull cracked.
All right, our skull has been cracked. We're moving on. Cards of relevance, 2 drops.
Oh no.
Spinning,
You want persecute.
Persecute red. Cards
You're
of,
going first?
Cards of non-relevance, anything that costs like too much mana. Oh, what do we have that isn't useful here? Living Death? He's going to have a lot of creatures in his grave from, like, Keldon Marauders and Hellspark Elemental and such. I don't feel like this is going to be terribly useful. Like, yes, there's that time we get to like, play it and get all our guys back, but... God damn it. He's got a really fast deck, and it scares me. Let's not put in the 1 toughness guy. Okay, this guy's having some problems. Okay. Yosai is the weakest of our Reanimator targets as well, if we needed to cut something for room. Weakest in this match, strongest in much others. We're gonna die to Cydia Brass. Sinkhole's worthless. Go with that, and then...
You just want Knight of Glory for another, like, body?
Considered it. I mean, 1 toughness man. I don't even know how much of a body that is. Like, I still need to cut 1 card here too.
Oh, I see.
I'm uncertain. Maybe I don't care about Spinning Darkness. I really just want to play Spinning Darkness for free, but I actually don't think that's a reasonable thought.
Yeah, the game isn't going to go on long enough for getting that for free.
Alright, here's our opener. 5 lands, Kakusho, Black Sun's Zenith.
Black Sun Zenith is super good against this guy.
Yes. And so is Kakusho. Alright, you know what? Let's do it.
Awesome.
We got this. And if we don't got this, then we're out and...
Man, you know what would definitely kill this guy forever is Tendrils of Corruption.
gain 4 or 5 life on...
Yeah, like kill one of his guys and gain 5 life. It's like, ugh.
Oh, so he's got the Goblin Cadets, but we've got the Hand of Cruelty to answer it.
Wow.
Hand of Cruelty does something. It either forces a burn spell out of his hand or prevents his attack here.
Goblin Cadets. This guy is super dedicated.
Yeah. My god, he has no way to remove the Hand of Cruelty.
Does he... Is he what? The creature's only version of this? Like Skullcrack doesn't even...
Like, if Hand of Cruelty does anything, like, it's bought us 2 points there. If it keeps buying us more points of damage, awesome. Chandra's Phoenix.
I love that card.
That is a good card. It does get to fly over us.
Like, should we attack with Hand of Cruelty?
I think we just journey to nowhere the Phoenix.
Oh, that's also pretty good. He has 0 ways of ever dealing with that enchantment.
And then that also makes it so this Phoenix never comes back again.
Although I suppose he could possibly have Nevinrol's Disc. Like, that's legitimate.
Oh god. There's Anarchy or something like that.
Anarchy can also do it, but I don't think that's in the cube.
No, I don't either.
Oh, no!
The Stagger Shock. And the Strip Mine. Oh man, and this guy's found us. See?
Gets to beat down with his Goblin Cadets.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we're waiting on Black Sun Zenith for next turn in case of... Honestly, because I don't want a 1-for-1 on, like, a Goblin.
Yeah, it feels awful.
He's bound to play more creatures, and then, like, the turn after we get Kakusho into play, and Kakusho being in play is a really big deal.
Come on.
Hellrider. Okay. That's a huge creature, going to deal damage, and I'm happy it's going to be off the board when I Black Suns for 3. So yeah, Black Sun. Get that board off the board, and now I have to draw a 6th land for Kakusho very badly.
Well, I don't know about very badly. Well, 7...
This is Cube. His cards in hand have to be like, Fire Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, I'm already dead anyway. He's going to fork a Fire Blast at me, and then... You know, that sort of thing. Keldon Champion, true. Like this guy. This guy is a slap in the face. That is go to 1. Yeah, if he can't kill me from this point,
Well, I would be astonished for 1.
Yeah.
Ooh! That sadly didn't do it. Wow.
That would have been really good, like, 2 turns ago.
So, yeah,
you know,
man.
We're doing it. I would like to see what he's holding. So he is the creature-based, like, Ball Lightning. Yeah, he's Ball Lightning, Goblin Patrol, Keldon Marauders.
Good God.
So he is the creature-based red deck. Blarg, I am slain. Okay, don't pay Echo.
Forget to pay. Yeah. Oh no!
Damn it! He paid. He's paying Echo. Okay. Well, that's that. You have time for one more? Or?
I do.
Okay.
I think we're set to do something else exciting.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, Cube is exciting. That is what we can... And I do have the Cube tickets for another one. And we can just keep rolling this. I want to do some more of these. All right. Of course you do. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So this is draft 2. Now, what direction do we want to go this one? We've got the Thragtusk direction.
Yeah, Thragtusk is good. I like Precursor Golem.
Precursor
too.
Golem is good too. We got Cursed Scroll. I don't.
No. There's him to Turok as well.
Yeah. Electrolyze. We could go with the Phantasmal Bear plan, where we play Phantasmal Bear and then.
Why is that still in here?
I don't know. That could be like.
It's baffling.
There's got to be. Blue gets 1-drops all the time. Blue gets cards all the time, right? I think I would like to try out the Thragtusk plan, quote unquote, and see where it leads.
Okay. See if we can ramp, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's see where it could lead. It could lead into the Primeval Titan. It could lead into... We could be that ramp guy.
Oh yeah, prime time.
We could... Oh god, I do not know what I want to do for like color 2 here. Or if I want to pick a color 2. Or if I don't want a color 2. Or if I just want blast.
Well, we want like mana artifacts.
Yeah. Like... Terminate, go Jund. Condescend, go...
It's pretty good.
What are your thoughts here? Anything...
Primeval Titan is really good.
That's why it's highlighted. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything I want over it.
I really...
We'll find something. We'll find cards. We'll find Sword of War and Peace.
Yeah, when you get to sandbag all those lands from having Primeval Titan. Oh man, we have to pick that over Llanowar Elves and Journey to... or whatever the other ramp...
Search for Tomorrow.
Search for Tomorrow and Sphere of the Suns? Jeez.
Maybe one of those will make it. That's a lot of mana ramp.
Yeah.
Also Factor Fiction? Also Factor Fiction. Alright. Let's go with the sword and see where... Oh, you know what? That feels too safe.
Yeah, let's get nuts.
Do something nuts. Do we want to be like the... Let's go Llanowar Elf. Sure. That'll be played in our deck, right? Maybe we can be the Plow Under deck. Can that be us?
Yeah.
Tree Speaker.
Hey, Tree Speaker is a really good pickup.
We could be like the mono green, like super heavy, high end deck.
Mono green Eldrazi.
Yes. Primal Command's a good card for that. So is Domri. Like
Primal Command is like half a Plow Under.
Yeah.
We have like nothing but creatures so far.
Fight me. Yeah. Domri, you're really good. Yeah, Primal Command.
Excellent.
This
Stay
is
on
us.
target.
Awakening Zone. I think Mold Shambler is actually more real than Awakening Zone to us.
Yeah, it's like acidic slime almost.
It can hit a Planeswalker. It can hit a Planeswalker.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Search your library for a forest and put that card onto... I have not seen that art for Nature's Lore. I don't recognize it. Is that...
Well, that's technically a ramp. Oh, that's like Garuk versus Liliana, I think.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay.
Because it has the leaf. Or wait. Was there like a Nissa Ravane duel?
I don't think so, no.
Like Nissa versus Soren? I don't know.
Get with the Grizzlebrand.
Wow.
Get with the Grizzlebrand.
What is he doing here?
Black could be our second color.
Black could be our first color. What did that we haven't picked up to this point?
Black
It's all
could be...
crystal.
It's Grizzlebrand time. It's Woodland Cemetery to go with the Grizzlebrand time.
Oh, nice.
I also like Precursor Golem here too. But I almost...
Precursor Golem would be alright. Either of the lands would be okay. There's Silver Knight.
There he is.
A little late, buddy.
Yeah.
Little
Thanks.
late.
Thanks for your help in that last one here. Just
Knew you were in the cube, you jerk.
all right. Let's commit to the like slightly Grizzlebrandish plan and see how this goes. Sundering Titan is a huge creature and fits our plan perfectly, especially if we're like almost mono green.
Yeah, mono forests. We're like somehow we're gonna get black mono out of our forests. Just you wait. Oh wow, we get a second ramp piece out of this pack.
How about this? How about we cast Grizzlebrand off of our Dark Ritual?
Okay, Woodland Cemetery, Dark Ritual, then some other swamp from somewhere.
Another swamp has appeared from... I don't know where, but... We have a Birds of Paradise or something. Okay, I'm pretty...
Now we passed up birds.
I know, it was in the pack with Thragtusk. Okay, an Elves of Deep Shadow makes an appearance. I like this deck. It is one pack in, and I really like this deck.
Yeah, you get to play like Shadowmoor.
Yeah.
Like all wrists, whatever.
Hey, you know what card goes cool with Ramp? Deranged Hermit.
He's a pretty reasonable one, as is Grim Olive.
Yep.
Nothing else really compelling here.
No, not really. I'm feeling the Hermit. We can get... If we can turn 3 Hermit...
That's reasonable. Like Llanowar Elves, Drug a Tree
Speaker,
Speaker, Search for Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Nature's... Yeah, okay.
That is something that could occur. I mean, the Grizzlebrand's a pipe dream, but... if you can't dream... I mean...
There was nothing else in that pack, whatever.
Nah. I still want to play it. Yeah, let's just play with this one pack of cards. Like, I would be completely happy to be the mono-green Sundering Titan deck.
How about the Genesis deck?
That's a good one, too. Like, that's a good ace to have in the hole.
Yeah. Maybe Vengevine? I mean, we're really creature heavy. But, like, the best part about Vengevine is casting multiple Vengevines.
Right. I mean,
Like,
this
that's
is
what makes
a
this
out-of-nowhere, like, turn 3 threat that really is pretty powerful. I guess it's how we... Like, is Genesis something we're going to need? I mean, obviously it would be useful, but... You know what?
You know what we need is, like, Eternal Witness and Plow Under.
Yeah.
That'd show those jerks.